In 1996, a young Cletus Kasady watches helplessly as his love, Francis Barison, who has the ability of sound manipulation, is taken away from St. Estes Home for Unwanted Children to the Ravencroft Institute. On the way, she uses her sonic scream powers to escape and attacks young police officer Patrick Mulligan. He shoots Barison in the eye and suffers an injury to his ear due to her scream. Unbeknownst to Mulligan, who believes he killed her, Barison is taken to the facility, which is hardened against her powers. In the present day, Mulligan, now a detective, contacts Eddie Brock to speak to Kasady, a serial killer who refuses to talk to anyone other than Brock. Following their interview a year prior, and one after the visit, Venom, Eddie's symbiote, is able to figure out where Kasady has hidden the body of victims, which gives Brock a huge career boost. Brock is then contacted by his ex-fiancée Anne Weying, who tells him that she is now engaged to Dr. Dan Lewis. Much to Venom's displeasure, Kasady, who was found guilty of his crimes and earlier sentenced to death by lethal injection, invites Brock to San Quentin State Prison, where Kasady is detained on death row, to attend his execution. However, Venom is provoked to attack Kasady via insults towards Brock. Kasady bites Brock's hand, ingesting a small part of the symbiote. Back home, Venom, wanting more freedom to eat bad people, has an argument with Brock, and the two end up fighting until the symbiote detaches from his body. They go their different ways. Kasady's execution fails when a red symbiote emerges and blocks the injection. He introduces himself as Carnage, and goes on a violent rampage through the prison, freeing inmates, and killing guards. Kasady and Carnage then make a deal. Carnage will help Kasady break out Barison from Ravencroft, and Kasady will help him eliminate Brock and Venom. Mulligan calls Brock and warns him about the situation. In Ravencroft, Kasady frees Barison, and they travel to their old children's home to burn it down. Mulligan, suspicious of Brock due to his interactions with Kasady before Carnage emerged, takes Brock to the police station. Brock refuses to answer Mulligan's questions and contacts Weying as his lawyer. Brock reveals that Venom has separated from him and needs the symbiote to fight Carnage together, as Venom makes his way through San Francisco by hopping from body to body. Weying finds and convinces him to forgive Brock. She bonds with Venom and breaks Brock out of the police station. Brock and Venom make amends and bond again. Kasady takes Mulligan hostage, and Barison captures Weying after failing to find Brock. Barison gives Lewis information on Weying's whereabouts, and he gives it to Brock. Kasady and Barison plan to get married at a cathedral, where Venom appears and fights Carnage. Barison seemingly kills Mulligan by hanging him onto a chain. Venom holds his own against his spawn, but he is eventually overpowered brutally by Carnage, and the latter decides to kill Weying atop the cathedral. Venom manages to rescue Weying in time and provokes Barison to use her powers again. Her sonic blast causes both symbiotes to separate from their hosts as the cathedral collapses and a falling bell kills Barison. Venom saves Brock by bonding with him before the impact. Carnage tries to bond with Kasady again, but Venom devours the symbiote. Kasady states that he only wanted to be Brock's friend, but Venom bites Kasady's head off. While Brock, Venom, Weying, and Lewis escape, still living. Mulligan's eyes flash blue. Brock and Venom decide to take a vacation while they ponder their next steps. As Venom tells Brock about the symbiote's knowledge of other universes, a blinding light transports them from their hotel room to another room where they watch J. Jonah Jameson reveal Spider-Man's identity as Peter Parker on television.